Hey, it's Bob Harris, senior editor here at footballdiehards.com. Time for our weekly injury preview, review, update, overview thing. Conference Championship edition. It's going to be short because, of course, there's only 2 games on the slate, and there's not a lot of injuries. The Rams versus the Saints. Rams injury reports clean. Todd Gurley's completely on it, worked fully all week. The question is, how much C.J. Anderson will we get? His fresh legs obviously made a difference last week. Todd Gurley got his share, and it was certainly an effective fantasy play. Talked to Joe Curley from the Ventura County Star on the Football Die Hard show on SiriusXM Fantasy Sports Radio yesterday, and he's not sure. He thinks Gurley's going to play a bigger role. He'll think Anderson will take more of a back seat. It's a great offensive line, but it's a tough matchup, so you have to watch that one. On the other side of the ball, Ben Watson's officially listed as questionable. Don't expect him to play. He has appendicitis. He's in the hospital, or was as of Friday. Sounds like he's going to avoid surgery, so if they move on, maybe he's available for the Super Bowl. But sounds like he won't go this week. Keith Kirkwood's been ruled out officially from this game with a calf injury. Touchdown last week was apparently pretty taxing. So who's the touchdown dart toss this week with Watson out and Kirkwood out? I mean, could it be Dan Arnold, the number 2 tight end, Josh Hill? I don't know. You know, I think everyone on the Saints roster is a pretty fair dart toss, right? I mean, any given week. So I'll leave that up to you. You can check out my DFS 3 and out column. You can check out all the content on the site to see who I like in those regards. And then the late afternoon kickoff is the Patriots, or early evening, I should say. Patriots at the Chiefs. The weather's not going to be as bad as initially thought. The initial reporting was it was an Arctic blast, was going to have it down in the single-digit temperatures. It's going to be 25, 26, it sounds like, by the time kickoff starts off. Patriots have no one of interest on the injury report. The Chiefs, everyone came off. Sammy Watkins worked fully. Spencer Ware worked fully. I don't think that's a big threat to Damian Williams at this point. He seems to have established himself as the primary weapon. But either way, they will be available. Eric Berry sounds like he'll play as well off the injury report. So that should work in the defense's favor. I think the Patriots have a lot of avenues to work, especially the run game seems like it would be a great approach with Sony Michel. James White is going to contribute as receiver, Julian Edelman, Rob Gronkowski doing a great job as a blocker. But the Chiefs' defense last week was very impressive. If they play defense like that, it's going to be a long day for Tom Brady, especially if they can get the pass rush on him. Whatever the case, head for the site. We've got tons of stuff. We got all kinds of content up. My DFS 3 and out, as I mentioned, the DFS Hunter Report. We'll have some more stuff from Armando. We already have his Chalk Talk podcast up with Bobby Gomes. Myself, Justin, Kyle Dvorak did the Football Diehards podcast. Go into great depth on all the matchups, both those pods, on the matchups for the Conference Championship weekend games. Also feel free to use the lineup optimizers, DraftKings and FanDuel, to set your best lineups possible. And ongoing stream of news, injuries, all kinds of good stuff going on. So hit it up. Good luck this weekend in the slate, and I won't be back until the Super Bowl weekend. So we'll talk to you then. Good luck.